This is my first thought of ELTA at Clementi. Let's go. Alright, so ELTA is developed by MCL Land and CSC Land, both very reputable developers. Two towers of 39 stories, very similar to its neighbours at Clavon and Clement Canopy. A total of 501 residential units with 401 car parks, which is around 80%, very reasonable in today's market. Alright, so the name ELTA is a combination of the words elevation and ELTA, so I guess it's referring to the high-level living lifestyle. As you can see from the artist's impression here, both the buildings are built on top of the multi-story car parks. Alright, so this is the view that you will be getting from the higher levels of the ELTA. You'll be able to see some sea view. We have 1+ study layout all the way to 5 bedrooms. Note that this project is a harmonized project, meaning to say if you were to compare this project to Clavon or Clement Canopy, the square feet is going to be smaller and the per square feet price is going to be slightly higher. Alright, so this is the location of ELTA at Clementi Avenue 1, located right in between Clavon and Clement Canopy. And according to Google Map, the walk to MRT is 16 minutes, and for the nearest bus stop to Clementi MRT will be opposite block 420A, which is 2 minutes walk and 2 bus stops away. Alright, so now let's talk about the reason that you want to invest a property in the Clementi area. Reason number 1, the $1 million HDB effect. So over here you can see that the 4-room HDB in Clementi area has already crossed 1 million to up to 1.1 million, and the 5-room has already crossed 1.2 million. Now why do I say so is that young couples who manage to secure a BTO in Clementi area has easily profited 400 to 600k or even more. This means that they will have the ability to upgrade to a private property easily from the cash proceeds from the HDB. Which also means that there will be always a strong demand for private properties in the Clementi area. Also in recent news, HDB has announced that there will be more upcoming BTOs in the Clementi area, which means that there will be more $1 million HDB and likely more upgraders and demand in the future, which in turn support the prices of private properties that are located in the Clementi area. Reason number 2, schools. Clementi is known for good schools of different age group from primary school like Pei Tong Primary School, Clementi Primary School and Nanhua Primary School, to secondary school like Nanhua High School and NUS High. We also have tertiary school like Singapore Poly and NUS. However, buyers should be aware that likely there will only be one primary school within the 1 kilometer range, which is Pei Tong Primary School. I took Clavon as a reference, but overall Clementi is very ideal for young couples who are intending to move into a school-rich neighborhood. And my third reason is the good capital growth of private properties in the Clementi area. Alright, so now let's take a look at Clavon. We go to profitability. 100% profit with no losses. We sort by profits. Now you can see that the buyers who bought 3+ years ago all sold at very high profit. The 4-bedder earned somewhere between $500,000 to close to $1 million. Alright, the 3-bedders also did very well at 500,000+, and even the smaller 2-bedders managed to profit 300,000 within a short span of 3 years, which is pretty decent. Now we sort the profits in terms of annualized return percentage. And from here we can see that the bigger units, despite of bigger quantum, still manage to outperform the smaller unit. This shows that there's a genuine demand for bigger units in the Clementi area, who might be the families who have just sold their $1 million HDB or they have kids that's studying nearby. Alright, now let's check out their neighbour on the right, which is Clement Canopy, just to see how it performed as compared to Clavon. Again, we go to Clement Canopy, we go to profitability. Again, 100% profit transaction without any losses. So we sort by profit, again very decent as well, 700 to 900,000 for the 4-bedders, around 5 to 600 for the 3-bedders. However, what I do see that the profit made by these sellers took about 6 to 7 years, whereas Clavon only took 3 years to achieve the similar profits. Alright, so now let's look at the price trend of Clavon and Clement Canopy. Both are in a very nice uptrend movement. During the launch of Clavon, Clement Canopy was transacting at about 150 PSF lower. likely because of the uncertainty after the COVID lockdown. And after Clementi launched, Clement Canopy prices actually went up and was selling at a similar PSF as Clavon. And right now, prices of Clavon, after it TOPs, it starts to pull away from Clement Canopy. So what I can infer from here is that buyers tends to favor the newer developments and are more willing to pay a price premium for it. So as for ELTA being the last plot in the Clementi Avenue 1 area, if the prices are around 10 to 15% or less, I would say that is a pretty safe entry point. However, if the prices are 15 to 20% or even higher, we will definitely have to look more into the layout analysis and price analysis. In summary, what I like about this development, number one, the $1 million HDB effect, where there are a lot of cash-rich HDB upgraders. Number two, the number of schools, where there are schools of different levels. And number three, the good capital appreciation of private property in Clementi area. And of course, there are other reasons like the development of the second CBD in the Jurong area and rental demand from One North, NUS, NUH, and also Jurong International Business Park. However, the most important factor is the price and layout that will determine whether or not this project is a safe purchase. I will be posting a full analysis video and a site plan analysis once more information are released. So if you are interested in the ELTA, do subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in my next video.